Hi, I'm Laura, the Customer Experience Manager. And a big part of the customer experience at Beechworth Bakery is speed of service. Of course, not at the sacrifice of good quality product. You're undergoing this training program because you're one of our very talented baristas, and we are bringing something new and exciting into our Beechworth Bakery coffee experience. We are introducing a 3-barista workflow. This may sound scary and even impossible for some of your stores, but trust me, as someone who has been in the thick of many pending coffee orders, this is actually quite an easy concept. To continue to grow and compete with other coffee providers, we need to become innovative and step outside of the box a little. So, what does this involve? When you are delegated the task of being barista for the day, sometimes you need to yell for help, right? To make it easy for everyone, we are placing triggers on when you need to ask for assistance. A 2-barista workflow. When you have 4 or more orders pending, this is when you will ask for assistance. If you cannot locate help, signal to your supervisor that you have more than 4 orders and they will delegate someone to help you. A 2-barista workflow, as most of you are familiar with, usually operates with 1 team member on the grinder running shots and 1 team member on milk, texturing and serving. A 3-barista workflow. To increase speed of service, we are introducing a 3-barista workflow. The trigger for this is when there are 6+ orders on the screen. Noting that if orders get to 8, a full screen, you must have a 3rd person to help. So where would this 3rd barista fit in? Quite easily. Separate the texturing of milk and the plating and serving. Barista number 1 is on shots. Barista number 2 is texturing milk. And barista number 3, who has just joined, jumps onto the end of the line to start plating and pouring. I know what you might be thinking. What? We don't have room for that. You absolutely do. Be mindful that the barista plating and pouring does not need to be directly behind the coffee machine. They can be pouring and plating at the service counter. The 3rd barista can be a supervisor, a team member, whoever is floating around and available to help. It is likely that the 3rd barista will not have to stay at the machine for a long time to help things get back under 6 orders. During a general busy rush, you might need the 3rd person for maybe 5 minutes to help get back on track. During our barista competition, we experimented with this workflow. It showed us that we can improve speed of service by at least 4 to 5 seconds per coffee. Now, whilst that might not seem much, when you add it up with all the coffees that you might serve over our busiest periods, it's a massive impact. Thank you for getting on board with this exciting new process, and I look forward to seeing you at the coffee machine.